Welcome to Warriors Abyss. I am Rogue Dubs. Today's video is a very special one. If you know the channel, then you know Whole Train. He's been around for a bit here. He started the Take What You Get challenge that we've been doing a couple times, and his favorite skill is Swift Strike, which I have very frequently maligned during my videos. I have spoken ill of Swift Strike, which Whole Train always takes exception to. So he has cooked up a challenge here for us to use Yue Ying, activate Kiyomasu Kato, who gives us 100% bonus to Swift Strike attack. And we are also going to be using Zhang He, Zhou Ma Chao, and Katsui Shibata. So we got one spot left to play with there. We'll probably be Zhu Liang for barrier damage, but we'll see what we find on our run here. But this will be the ultimate Swift Strike run for our friend Whole Train, and for you guys to see, is it actually the worst skill in the game, or does it have some merit? With that being said, we're going to get into it, but before we do, I want to remind everyone to subscribe so you don't miss any challenge videos. Leave your suggestion down below in the comments so I can get to it, and leave a like so I know that you want to see more of these challenges. And thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate all the support, you guys, and really excited to bring this challenge to you today and more in the future. So I know we just used Yue Ying in a previous video, but the bonus to that is this will be a Traversal 2 attempt with Yue Ying doing Swift Strike, so it'll be even more challenging. So we get bonus attack for Shoe Emblems, we get 15 bonus rerolls at Crystal Saplings, so that was Whole Train wanting to make it easier for us to find the Swift Strike heroes, which we really appreciate. So we will begin our quest here to make the ultimate Swift Strike run. Of course, first going for Kiyomasu Kato, or not first, but he's going to be on our list who we're looking for. We're going to begin with a Soaring Blade, though, because we are not allowed to roll on the first tree, as you all know who have been here before. There is going to be a build guide video coming tomorrow. I'm working on that probably as we speak. If you watch this video when it comes out, that is. But yeah, we're going to be going over a lot of different stuff with builds, the way I decide to build, how I decide to reroll, when not to reroll, things like that. Kiyomasu Kato is in here. We will roll for him. We will get him. That is perfect. And he has... So we need Toyotomi and 3 more Brave Generals. That will be just fine. We're looking for... Let's see. Zhou is also available here. We'll go for that. I'm just consulting my my list. Not that I don't know who all of them are, because of course I do. So we're going to, at this point, we're going to use only Swift Strikes. That looked really good, actually. Perhaps fire. Maybe we'll work on some fire here. The elements are all over the place, but and there is Zhou. Perfect. We're gonna drop back Gan Ning just so he's a little bit harder to summon by accident. There are no strength ones that have Swift Strike, so we will keep going. More attack, please. Thank you. By the way, my Charm Amusing gives me 45% attack bonus during a symbol. It also gives me plus 49 attack, so it's a very strong Record of Sin. I actually got that one on stream. I am streaming most evenings at twitch.tv/roguedubs. Would love to have you there. We have a great time. Play a lot of Warriors Abyss. Work in some of the other games that we're playing on the channel, but mostly Warriors Abyss. And yeah, just wanted to give that a little plug here. Would love to have you. Whole Train is there. He's a very, very cool guy. Many cool guys and gals have been known to make an appearance on the streams. You can be one too. Not that you're not cool if you don't watch, but I'm just saying. Alright. Enough of that. We're looking for a Toyotomi, and that is one. Let's go ahead and take it. It's also not a bad set of emblems, to be clear. We will grab some charm. I think we're low on charm at the moment. In fact, that was our first charm, so we needed that. Good to know. I summoned Gan Ning. I'm not worried about it, because this one's not one where we don't have enough, where we have full slots of Swift Strike. We only have 5, so it's not one where the run's invalid if we use a non-Swift Strike, but I will use them whenever I can, and I will look for the horse treasures as well. And also, I have decided just now in my head that I'm going to find as much charm as I can so I can summon them even faster. And that's what I'm going to do. But first, we got to find the Brave Generals to buff Kiyomasu Kato. Now, Gan Ning will come out. We're not going to have Soaring Blade in. I think I'll probably put in Kobayakawa if I can find him to lower the defense of enemies. Okay. Let's do some rolling. How about it? Magoichi Psycho. Yeah. I would like to have that, please. Now, we're out of skill people that will give us Swift Strike. Does that mean that we don't go for it? I don't think so, because we want to have the skill. We want to have 8 skill. Karma Embers. I actually need those right now. I spent my Karma Embers during that traversal run. But we gotta find the other Swift Strike people for sure. That is our priority. We have not been given the opportunity to find them, though. We're looking for a Vigor Tree and a Bolt Tree, Ice, Speed, Wind. Those are the ones that we are looking for. So game, order up, if you please. Brave General. Go ahead and grab that. We need 2 more, and then Kiyomasu will be active. Let's get Gan Ning out, because Soaring Blade is just too tempting for me. I can't stop myself. And it's not as good as Swift Strike, so it has to come out, right? It's not as potent. I mean, just look at Swift Strike go. It did. It's doing 5% of his health. I do think, like, it may be worth a look at adjusting the cool. No, you know what? They do have different cooldowns. Before I speak out of turn, they do. Yeah, Cyclone has 36 seconds. Swift Strike has 30 seconds. Soaring Blade has 36. So they do give them different cooldowns. So wanted to just correct myself before I spoke out of turn there. They did what I said. All right, let's get our full formation going here. Now, I'll be honest, I said this was going to be challenging, but Yue Ying is, as I said, probably a top 25, top 30 character. So it's not as bad, because her base attack is strong. A lot of those single emblem people are sneaky good. We're not going to take Cherry Blossom Armor. We're going to take 6 Secret Teachings. How about it? Charm. Excellent. Reduce our summon cooldown. Now, this is not going to be anyone for Swift Strike. No, it's not. That's too bad. We will take anyone with skill, which I Top of my head, cannot think of them. I'll grab Zhou Yu if I see him for more charm. I will grab Zhang Zhao if I see him for more charm. Also, I have been alerted that the way I say Mushu is in fact wrong. It is Musou. So I will be doing my best to correct that. I've been saying Mushu my entire life, so it will probably come out while I'm learning it. But really appreciate that. So if there's anything else like that you know of with the pronunciations, feel free to let me know in the comments. Hey, by the way, it's Leviosa. No, I'm joking. That's a deep reference. It's okay if you don't get it. I'm not worried about it. I am worried about you not getting it if you think it's weird, but if you don't think it's weird, then don't worry about it. Alright, Zhang He. We activated Kei Masakado. It's perfect. Down to the last detail. Okay. More experience. Thank you. I need to watch that show, The Boys. I've heard mixed things about it. I heard that one season in particular changed everything. But still, I've heard it's good. I've heard it's quite violent. It's alright, though. For me, it's alright. It's not alright for everyone. You may not like the violence. In that case, I would say don't invest your time into The Boys. Alright. We got 2 more to go. We've got Shibata and Machao. If I could get Machao active, that would be pretty sweet with the wind. But I currently have 0 wind, so there's something to keep in mind while I'm saying that. I love her charge 6. It's so good. So this is a Zhiliang. I'm gonna take it with the idea that we're gonna look for Machao eventually. Gotta find Shibata. I believe that Zhiliang would be the ideal person for me to find here. I'll be honest with you. I have not thought at all about looking for Shu. I'm thinking only about Swift Strike. And Swift Strike adjacent people. I think I almost have no Shu anyway. I have in fact not picked up a single Shu officer. So that's interesting. Let's change that. Okay. Okay, Machao is in here. So is Shibata. So the first one we see, we're grabbing. And I might pivot to wind if I can. If you'll allow me. Y'all mind if I pivot to wind? I promise it'll work out. It'll be cool. It'll be very cool. Alright, we're gonna Mushu. Use the strongest one of the strongest Mushus in the game that I know of. The question really is, like, with these Mushu attacks, Musou attacks, how strong are they against the bosses? Against boss barriers? Like, because I've not tested many of them, the Musou attacks against boss barriers. Machao. Welcome. Yugai indeed. Man, every time I hear him, I hear the Machao actor talk, I really want to play Warriors Roshi 3 again. Like, really bad. It brings me great joy to hear him. Brings back great memories of playing Warriors Orochi 3. One of the best games in the entire catalog of the Warriors games. If you've not had occasion to play Warriors Orochi 3 Ultimate, I think they call it like Definitive Edition now, I think. Highly recommend that video game. As a fan of, if you like this kind of game, it's this times a little bit, by the way. It's not a roguelite, it's different. It's similar to classic Warriors games, but just so much replay value, so many characters. Gauntlet mode. Have I sold you enough? Are you running out to your computer right now to purchase it? We need some shoe. Some shoe, please. She's not shoe. Everyone always thinks that, but she's not. Fa Zhang, you will do. We'll go here. My husband is in here. My aloof husband. Not really aloof. Zhuge Liang is a fine man. He gave me these powerful wrist blades. No, he didn't. She made them herself. Who am I kidding? Yue Ying is a strong woman. She don't need no tactician to build her armaments. Slam him, and slam him. I'm getting better at that attack. I'm getting to the point where I can get it off every time. The 5, I understand the timing of a little bit better. All right. Shu or Zhuge Liang? Thank you, sir. Let's go ahead and throw him in, so we don't forget. A Shu party. Me when it's Fashion Week and Nike's on stage. It's a shoe party. Was that good? Was that something? Alright. Kick him in the face. Start doing the stuff. Oh yeah, I'm doing Swift Strikes. I need to be noting my Swift Strike usage. Forgot I was doing a thing. I love that attack so much. Alright. Let's see what these Swift Strikes can do in an Assemble Gauge. Pretty good. I think a lot of that's Amplifying Orb Wind, but that was pretty crazy. We melted him. 38% attack, not bad. I think Kato buffing it is really, really strong. Alright, Horse Treasures. You would. I'm gonna do Art of Concealment, I think. Wind? Thought if I said it, it would just give it to me. Definitely want to activate Zhuge Liang if I can. I think I just need more Shu to do that. So we're looking for Shibata. That's the last one we need is Shibata. Let's go. Let's go, bro. Just hit them all with your magic wrist blade. Yue Ying Auditori. Remember my Assassin's Creed heads at. Was Shadows good? Tell me in the comments if Shadows was good. I heard both. I heard lots of things about Shadows. Most of it was fine. But I feel like it's kind of out of the zeitgeist now. There's more stuff going on, like Elden Ring, Night Rain, Nine Kings. No, I don't know. Mostly Night Rain. Doom: The Dark Ages as well. That one's going off. Once again, a phase where I forgot that I was doing the Swift Strike thing. Alright. Charm. We want wind, right? Don't get me wrong, that's good. But I'm kind of looking, I'm kind of doing something. Thank you. Let's go to a King Cauldron. I'll kind of take whatever at this point. As far as formations go. No shoe. 5% per slay. We do have some slay. We have more bolt though. So 7 times 3 is 21. 20 times 5. 5 times 20 is you know what I'm saying. We're doing half moon. We're doing the wind guy. And that's it. Half moon. The Swift Strikes go where they are. Ice. I want the wind one to be the strongest. Yeah. I'm gonna put a Swift Strike down here because I'm using this attack more often. I want to make sure I'm using it. Let's go here. We'll roll a few times, see if we can find Shibata. We have quite a lot of rolls. It's hard to see, like, because it goes so fast. It's hard to see what it's doing. Swift Strike. Let's just see if we can. I don't know. Okay. Zhonghei. Show us. Okay. Killed an officer. Cool, cool, cool. Finish off with a Musou. All right. This is so good. I kind of don't want to pass it up. Darn. I really want to find Katsui Shibata, so I have all 5 of them. I really, really want to. That's from a show, by the way. I'm not being sarcastic. Saying I really, really want to is from I Think You Should Leave. It's not. I'm not being sarcastic by talking bad about Swift Strike. Although, no, I'm just kidding. Kato, show him how it's done. Yeah. Like it looks cool. Like it looks cool with all the slashes going off. I'm gonna reserve judgment until we fully built it. I'm not gonna say anything yet. This is our first Swift Strike build, so wind, excellent. Cool. Oops. Yeah. Like, I mean, you know, I don't have to sugarcoat this. I mean, it's obvious that Soaring Blade finishes that phase probably almost a full minute earlier. I mean, you know, I'm not trying to. I mean, we're doing this for the challenge and to, you know, do the best we can with Swift Strike, but it deserves to be said, you know. Like it has the buff. We don't have spell slot. I mean, we don't have slot bonuses for it, so there's that. But I do think it deserves to be said. But I am, you know, I'm happy that it's holding its own. It's doing enough. I want to find 8 Trigrims and give it all of them a 50% status attack bonus. See how that looks on the boss. That's my dream. My dream is to have all 5 of them buffed 50% and use them on Goma. I mean, my attack is not bad right now. I wouldn't say it's on Yu Ying's attack. Excuse me. All right. Blank trade? Yeah. Unfortunate. Okay. More wind. Perfect. We also boosted... Oh, yeah, we're supposed to boost them. He said to try to boost them if I can. So that's got Ma Chao boosted. For Zhang He, I need to find Yuan Shao and Zhao Yuan, Sun Xuan, and Li... Oh, no, that's not him. Okay. I think the only one that's out of reach is Kiyomasa. Because I do want to hit this 10 wind. So let's go for fire and wind only. We'll look for Zhao Yuan and Yuan Shao and Sun Xuan. Okay. And here is Katsui Shibata. But Ma Chao's is now buffed, so he has extra slashes. So, forget what I said. Okay. Now we're talking. I don't think I've ever seen that. So, forget what I said before. This is now very interesting to me. I want to see... I think I've literally never seen it have those extra slashes on it. Yeah, I've never seen that before. I've never kept it in long enough to see it. Or at least, or at least noticed it. But that is huge. Because it makes it persist for longer. So we're gonna prioritize that. Once we find Shibata. I kind of want to have the status infliction from Zhuge Liang, but we're kind of all over the place right now. There he is. Lu Bu is back there, but you know what we're doing. We're on a different path right now. So we need to find Oichi and 4 more vigor for him. All right, so anyone with strength? No strength, no strength. No strength, no strength. Okay. So, we're going to go here. Okay, I actually made notes of all of the characters I need, so I don't have to, for the boost, I don't have to keep pausing to look at them. So I'll be referencing that. We actually have quite a few that are not very rare, so we'll probably roll for them here. Sun Xuan would be ideal because he would activate Zhou Tai already if we found him. It's pretty tight up there. We would need T-Bowl, which I would do. I would do T-Bowl at this point to do this. That was a finisher. He finished the fight. Alright. We got to get one of the people we need. Zhao Yuan is one of them. I'm going to take him. So that's one of the ones for Zhang He. We're going to walk in. We are on Tamahami already. I had forgotten that we were supposed to do that. Look for people specifically to buff, but we will still try to find it. How close am I to Julian? 4 more Shu and 4 more Wisdom. What a brutal unlock. We are not getting that. I'm probably going to put in Fa Zheng again. Yeah. Not bad. Not bad damage-wise from Ma Chao. Okay. Just focusing a little bit here so I can make sure I get my Swift Strikes off. Pardon the focus, if you will. He's doing the attack that's nice of him to do every time. Will this get him? I don't think so. But it might. It'll be close. Nah, I don't think so. Yeah. One more. That's okay. We'll get some bonus experience from the people spawning. He is staying down a long time, huh? Ma Chao finished him. That was weird, though. He stayed down for a long time. I wonder if something happened to, like, that made him do that. Unfortunate. I'm going to take Abacus. So we have a chance to go for a King Cauldron. If we really need to, like, Hail Mary something. Sun Quan would be great here. I'm going to mark off Zhao Yuan. So I have less to look at up there. Okay. Love this attack so much, bro. I need to use my Swift Strikes. The Foo Fighters. Swift Strikes. I'm not laughing at Swift Strike, I promise. Okay. Dang. This is nice though for you guys, right? Because you remember Yu Ying, so you know how she works. So it's nice, right? I'm taking the win still. Having the Ma Chao thing active would be nice. Getting a bonus wind power. He'll be kind of our damage dealer in that case. He'll be the one that's buffed. Okay. Yukimura is pretty awesome, right? But it's okay. Yuan Shao buffs Zhang He. So Zhang He is now buffed. Perfect. Okay. Fire would be Sun Quan. Okay. Just trying to do this right. Like they say, if you want to do it right, do it yourself or something. Not really applicable here, but anyway. Okay. Give me that. I'm taking more charm. Did I need more fire for something? Yeah, I do. I need a lot of fire. That's probably not happening. Kato's probably not getting buffed. So, Toyotomi will be lower on the list than the others. I don't have enough fire to buff him. If I can get 3 of them buffed, I'll be happy. Which I will already once I get Sun Xuan here. Oops. Alright. Ma Chao, what do you got? 50 kills, not bad. Shotai, what do you got? 15 kills, okay. Or 14. They probably go off faster too during a symbol. Like they probably activate faster with a lower cooldown. I would assume that's true. Xuan. I need Xuan. Thank you. Shotai is now boosted. And so Shibata, we need 4 more Vigor and Oichi. And Kato, we need 5 more Fire and Hideyoshi on 2. I mean, Oichi's in here. I'll try it. I mean, I'm gonna keep going for it. I'm gonna keep going for it. But the ones in the back are all buffed. So our big damage hitting attacks are all with buffed heroes, which is good. The key is definitely buffing them. That is the key to making the Swift Strike really sing. More fire. Okay. Okay. A couple more of those and we'll be in business. I don't know where we're gonna get the vigor from, but we'll see. If we take Oichi especially, but I'm going to take her. Yeah, I'm committed to taking her at this point. I think Julian comes out. By the way, it's just not happening. Shanghai. Cool. Let's get Zhou Tai in there. Very good. He looked very cool doing that. Being summoned into the fight. Ma Chao. 10 kills. Not bad. Not bad at all. Nice, nice, nice. Here we go. Folding Fan is better than what we currently have. There's Oichi. Yep, that's more damage. And it also will buff everything a little bit. This is all still correct. Very good. If we go here... Wait, Ma Chao's buffed, right? Yeah. Who needs Liu Bei? Oh, I don't need Liu Bei. I need one more vigor. I mean, if I can get Zhang Fei here, that'll be solved, obviously. Zhang Fei would be the best because he would give me some vigor and 2 vigor, and he would activate Ma Chao. Vigor, yes, great. We may get Shibata as well. The only one that I'm not sure about is Kato at this point. We would need Toyotomi. I think I saw Toyotomi earlier too. I don't know if if I wasted any picks. I probably did. There's probably a version of this run that doesn't waste picks. If I knew what I wanted, if I knew what I needed at the start, but that's okay. You live and you learn, as they say. And we're doing good. We're doing good swift strikes regardless. So that's really good. Oh, am I missing a? Oh, okay. That actually doesn't matter. The stampeding Shibata doesn't really matter. I already have Zhang Fei as well. Yeah. So we'll take we're gonna take Keiichi Maeda. It's kinda crazy, but it gets Machado the Splendid active. So here we are at a crossroads. Can go for fire, which would help us with Kato, but I'm gonna do it. How much? Yeah, we need 2 more vigor anyway. I don't think that it's in the cards to get to Toyotomi and all of the fire we need. Okay, there's vigor, very nice. It's nice to just have something you're going for the whole time, you know? I'd say we had decent luck during this run. We'll do a Muso to get our symbol charge. Muso. All right. We're closing in here. Just got a few more pieces that we're trying to find to get everybody buffed. But I think everybody's out of the question, but still really good. Okay. More enemies. Defeat more enemies. On it. I'm on it. I'm on it, Captain. I got the best skill in the game to do that for me. Okay. I think it's really the bosses where this shines, having this many Swift Strike. So we want that. That boosts Katsu Shibata. Yeah, we're gonna do that. More fire, of course. Alright. So we now have the vigor we need. The only things left are 3 fire and Hideyoshi. And that's it. So let's take Zhuge out and put in someone that matters. Like, I don't know. We'll just do Fa Zheng, because he'll help us charge our symbol gauge faster. And he's buffed. We'll go here. We'll grab Toyotomi. And then if we luck into getting the fire in our drops, then we'll have that active too. And then we'll have them all buffed. But Shibata is now buffed, which is great. I'm just looking at it while it's going. the different Swift strikes. Okay. Holding off on the symbol. Didn't get fire. That is tough. Just really hoping for that one. There's no double fire heroes. I think King Cauldron would be out of the question at this point. It would help us more than hurt. It would hurt us more than help us. I think we're going to take Toyotomi, we're going to take a fire, and then see if we can get them all buffed by second Goma. It's possible. But Toyotomi is right here, of course. There's fire in here, I think, still. Guan Yu and Ming Huo and Tadakatsu will go there and grab the fire. See what happens. See what happens. I'm gonna come off the docks after I get this, get all these guys, because I remember now, like, how annoying fighting on these docks is. It's way better to come out here. The enemies just stay in this giant courtyard out here. It's way, way better than having to crawl around on those docks, and they corner themselves. It takes way, way longer than it does out here. Yeah. She's a very, very cool character. She's very strong. Was that the... it was? It's a fire? Too bad. We'll grab this so we get the attack bonus. What's our attack at? 180? Not bad? Not bad at all. Yeah, this courtyard is great. I'm pretty sure actually back there through the off to the right was the other area we were fighting in before, with like the two circular pagodas. You can just run out there and run out through that way and do the same thing. Needs to go a little bit faster. Guan Yu. Yep. Alright, we'll need 2 fire from here to buff Kaito, but I don't think it's going to happen. But overall, I'm really happy with what we've built here. I think it's, you know, we got all 5 of them, and we got 4 of the 5 buffed, which is pretty nice. We're only 2 Fire Emblems off from having them all buffed. See how that looks? Yeah, the damage is not bad at all. Oops. Okay. Now the real moment of truth. Like I said, I think there's a version of this where you get 8 Trigrams and you have, you know, Motonori Mori buffing everything by 50%. By doubling it, so they all have 100% attack. But you're really committing a lot to use Swift Strike. I think that if you can buff it, it's not like a total waste being in your party. But if you're going for an attack-based summon skill build, like, I mean, we're struggling to complete this right now because the damage is just not there, candidly. And I mean, you know, Ultrain just has a kind of soft spot for this skill. I don't think he's trying to say it's better than Soaring Blade or Meteor Strike or, you know, something like that. We're going to do an April Showers build as well. I'm curious to see how that is compared to this. I'm also, you know, playing really poorly. So there's that. Get some health back here before I really mess it up. As I walk into a dang missile. No excuses, just gotta clutch up and get it done. As I almost die again. So, I am gonna attempt this again. I do think that it's bad. I don't mean to. I wasn't playing the best, but the damage is just not there, and you know you're not getting any other bonuses like the zone one. At least it was lowering their defense and everything. So I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't say that I blame Swift Strike for this, per se, but it's definitely very challenging to complete this kind of run with just Swift Strike. We are going to attempt it again. I would go ahead and post another run of me completing it, but with my illness, this is going to go up as is. And, you know, take what you will of it being a failure. Not typical of the channel, but I want to be honest about how these runs go. And there will be other ones that don't succeed. But appreciate you guys watching this one. And we will see you next time. I've had other videos and other games that I fail all the time. So makes sense we would have one here as well. I know it was probably a little painful to see. It's not common. But make sure you give the video a like, because I'm being honest with you. I'm posting the video regardless. Let me know in the comments what you think. Post your challenge. We're going to give this one another shot in the future here. And don't be too hard on Swift Strike. It was not all its fault here, but it is a tough one. So with that, we're going to call it here and see you guys tomorrow. All right, bye.